Guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reading Matthew 27 from 3 to 10, the death of Judas. Then Judas, his betrayer, seeing that Jesus had been condemned, deeply regretted what he had done. He returned the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and the elders, saying, "I have sinned in betraying the innocent blood." They said, "What is that to us? Look to it yourself." Flinging the money into the temple, he departed and went off and hanged himself. The chief priests gathered up the money and said, "It is not lawful to deposit this in the temple treasury, for it is a price of blood." After consultation, they used it to buy the potter's field as a burial place for foreigners. That is why the field, even today, is called the field of blood. Then was fulfilled what had been said through Jeremiah the prophet. And they took the 30 pieces of silver, the value of the man with the price on his head, the price set by some of the Israelites, and they paid it out for the potter's field, just as the Lord had commanded me. Alright, so this chapter was like really tricky to read for me. I was kind of having a little difficult time like seeing some points, but one of the very main ones, which I think anyone can see this. If you can't, no shame in that, by the way, but this, I feel like we can compare it. This is how we feel after we sin, or this is how we should feel after we sin. Not to the point where we're gonna, do that, but you could see how Judas realized what he did was wrong. He realized his mistake. And I feel oftentimes, as Christians, after we sin, we can feel so guilty about it, and so ashamed about it. And Judas was an example of that in this. But feeling those shameful emotions, should encourage us to more not sin. Every time we sin, we're going to feel, or hopefully we will feel sad about it, and we will feel sorrowful. We should always, learn from that. Learn from our mistakes. That's one of the most, that's part, I think it's like the golden rule type of thing. Learn from your mistakes. Because if we can learn from every time we sinned, we would improve so much. So I really think that is one of the main messages that is trying to get out here. Be ashamed of your sin. Everyone does sin, besides Jesus, of course, but it's bound to happen. But we should use those emotions of us being ashamed to empower us to not sin. And I think that's just about it. And yeah, this is a really sad chapter because it's kind of just locking in the fact that all of that just kind of happened. So yeah, but I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching.